Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 115 of the regular season. Astros win 4-1 over the Los Angeles Angels. Both teams tonight had one scoring play. Luckily, ours was worth more. So there really isn't, because of that, much to talk about. It's a pretty cut and dry game. The Astros had one grand slam. The Angels had one RBI single by a person who I'm still not entirely sure if he's a real person or not. Anyway, the Astros scoring play was in the fourth. Correa leads off the inning with a walk. After that, Jordan walks, which nice to see Jordan starting to walk and be a bit more disciplined and not just chase everything in the bottom of the zone, which started out as a bit of an issue this season. After that, Diaz singles. Kyle Tucker steps up to the plate, and he takes a big ol' hack, sends one deep to right field. And just like that, 4-0 in one singular swing. Kyle Tucker's first career grand slam, hopefully not the last for us specifically. Hopefully they're all for us. Hopefully all of Kyle Tucker's hits are for us. Hopefully he doesn't leave. God, you ever just look at, like, a small fraction of the Astros lineup and just think about the fact that, like, these are great players, and we just get to watch them. Like, there's so many great players, and like when we're healthy, like right now we're injured, but like when we're healthy, just all these young guys too. You know, Jordan and Tucker batting right near each other in the lineup, just both such great young left-handed hitters, and just they're right next to each other in our lineup almost, just occasionally separated by like a Diaz or a Correa. You know, just players who have happened to have been all-stars, just casually sitting right there in the lineup. Don't even worry about it. Now, it was dormant after that. The Astros wouldn't score other than the grand slam. Angels wouldn't score till the the 8th inning, which, first 7 innings done by Zach Greinke. Done incredibly well, might I say. Now, talking about the 8th, right? It wasn't that bad. One of the base runners given up by Kendall Graveman, I still am not sure if he hit him. I'm still personally not convinced that he hit Adam Eaton. Was it Adam Eaton? Yes, it was. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe I'm dumb, right? Maybe I just am blind. That's certainly a possibility. I have looked at screens an awful lot. I'm just saying it didn't look like much if he did. And the Shohei Ohtani RBI single. He did everything right. He hit it was a good pitch. He ate up Shohei Ohtani. He ate him up so bad the bat shattered upon impact with the ball, but it just happened to be the one batter, that doesn't really make sense in baseball right now, which is Shohei Ohtani. Most batters, that's probably either a little bit of a pop-up that hits the ground and is turned for an out, but it's just happened to be thrown against the guy who can throw 100 miles an hour on the mound and also rocket ones at about 115 off the bat. Just unfortunate who you're pitching against, because Shohei Ohtani, I can only assume, woke up one day and said, what if I just didn't have logic applied to me and then did that for the rest of his career, or at least to this point, certainly. That made it 4-1. Again, it's not a bad run to give up. I'm not going to complain too much about it. In the 9th, Ryan Pressly came in. He was locked down. And so ends the Astros' only their second trip to the Angels this season, which the last time we played the Angels in Los Angeles was 110 games ago this season. It was games 5 and 6 of the regular season, which, if you remember, were right after the Astros went 4-0 against the Oakland A's in Oakland, which prompted me to brag and bust out a broom, and then we fell well below 500 after that point. I learned my lesson after that. I have not used the broom prop since then, and I will not use it again unless we were to do something like, say, sweep the World Series. I'm not doing it until that happens. That thing is not coming back. I learned my lesson, but it's been a hot minute since we've played in LA against the Angels. Actually, up until tonight, we had played as many games in LA against the Dodgers, which are interleague play, as we had our in-division rival Angels, which is kind of weird to think about. So, pitching-wise tonight, Zach Greinke was absolutely phenomenal. One of the better games he's ever pitched as an Astro. 7 innings of work, 2 hits, no runs, 7 strikeouts to 0 walks. I don't remember, I could be wrong, I don't recall a guy reaching second off Zach Greinke. He was just masterful tonight. He was just in control from the first pitch onward. He was fantastic tonight. I have absolutely nothing even slightly bad to say about his performance tonight. Magnificent. Especially great to see in the later part of the season where you might have been worried that he'd start to slack a little bit, but I've thought Greinke's been great the last couple of starts. Kendall Graveman did give up a run, gave up the hit by pitch. It's not that bad. It's only 1 run. His ERA is still sub 1. He's still been fantastic. And again, the RBI single wasn't even that bad of a pitch. Like, it's not a meatball right down the middle that was just a bad pitch. It was Shohei Ohtani just muscling a ball over or past the infielders. Brian Presley came in. He was great. 1 inning of work. Got a strikeout. Didn't give up any base runners. So it was really efficient. 10 pitches is all. It was a good night for the Astros overall. Now, sure, offensively, they kind of didn't do much. They had the grand slam. But aside from that, they really didn't have many guys on base. They had a whopping 8 guys all evening reach base. 4 of them scored on that 1 singular hit. 2 for 3 with runners in scoring position doesn't sound bad on paper because, hey, that's a .667 batting average on runners in scoring position. I would say that was only 3 opportunities tonight with runners in scoring position. And again, 2 of them were the single that loaded the bases and then the grand slam, which it's not great if you take away the 4th. Luckily, the 4th counts and the Astros win 4-1. But that's really it for the game, I say, after talking for 7 minutes, making this a rather longer video. But just a good night overall for the Astros. The offense did enough. The pitching was outstanding. Not a bad night to be an Astros fan. So, we will play again tomorrow. Slightly not as horrid. 9:07 Eastern, 8:07 Central. So it's not that bad of a game. It's still a later start, but at least it's not the 10-10 starts that are the thing of my nightmares. We will send Luis Garcia to the mound. He rolls in with a 3.29 ERA. They send Jamie Barry. Hopefully I'm not butchering that too badly. He rolls in with a 4.21. Oh, so close to being great ERA. I'll be here after that. But that is it for this evening. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.